Hotel brothers and sisters, Black Power. As always, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors. My sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul of the Street Law Soldiers. My father, my in-laws, my subscribers, supporters, viewers, family, and those who are fighting for the liberation and salvation of our Black nation. Before I begin, I want to first of all give a couple of little shout outs and hoteps to Joe Thomas Jr. and his queen, for being a good viewer, being a good subscriber, and being conscious. They're not bullshitting. They really have been doing research lately, and I'm very grateful for them. We just ask that you make some contributions from time to time. Sister Gladys Holcutt, Denise Duke, Terry and Lakeisha Turner, Brian Simpson, Marcus Gibb, an array of others. Brother Jerome, and a lot of you all who have contributed and make efforts and support because you want the truth. And what I'm doing is bringing you all truth. This is no game. This is not no bullshit. I don't have time to fuck around and play with nothing. Everything you get from me is the truth of the best of my ability and research. If you don't like it or you want to debate and challenge me, take that shit somewhere else. Point blank. We want to give our hoteps and Black Power was also to Nancy Wilson, great jazz singer, actress, activist, civil rights activist. She was in the civil rights movement. She also was a hell of a jazz singer. Very, very, very subtle, but powerful. She was a smooth sister, smooth queen. And, we want to just, take some time and send her some hoteps and Black Power because she, a few days ago, she joined the ancestors. And, I think she rightfully deserves a place among the greats. And another thing, let's not, forget about those that may not be iconic on an iconic level, and give them props because their contributions is what make the icons stand out. For example, a football team, everybody gives the quarterback praise and the running backs and the wide receivers who run into the end zone and score. But they are unable to score without those that are blocking for them, holding the line, so they won't succumb to, not just career-threatening injuries, but life-threatening injuries. So we have to give the little man, the one who holds the line, give them, their contributions are very, very vital. Give me a second. Let me just go over some stuff for y'all. Nancy Wilson, she was 81 years old. Her songs, her greatest songs was How Glad I Am and Guess Who I Saw Today. And 81 years old, and she went through 2 marriages, and very, very personal person. Very, very personal. Very respectful, had a lot of class. But she was more of an actress than she was a jazz singer, because jazz had started to get on the trail of obsolete when hip hop and all these other different types of music began to storm the airways during the 80s and 90s. So, but she still hung in there. But she played on a lot of shows. FBI, Room 222, Hawaii 5-0, New York Undercover, Moesha, The Cosbys, Soul Food, and several other different TV shows she played in, winning several awards, Emmys, Grammys, and the like. And in 1988, her both of her parents had passed, and and that's when she began to suffer a lot of emotional and mental breakdowns, which played a major part in her ascension. So we want to give Nancy Wilson Black Power and a Hotep, even if you say it to yourself. But if you somewhere where it's conscious people that understand what you're saying, give it to her pretty loud, ring a bell or toast or something, for her contributions. She was a great individual, and she will be greatly missed by many, but once again, those who have never heard of her, do a little research, Google her in, and you'll see, that she was a powerful queen. She marched with Dr. King and everything, so let's give her credit for that. I'm not sure if you heard about Marc Lamont Hill, who was a CNN correspondent who was terminated a few days ago for some remarks he made, about these so-called white Ice Age, Neanderthal, cave dog, motherfucking so-called imposter Jews over in Israel. And see, this is how they play. You can talk about slavery, you can put everybody down, but when you mention something about them motherfuckers, all hell breaks loose. And it's just a goddamn shame, that this flag is respected over here more than the 90 Snakes flag. And I'm talking about Zionist Israel. Not the Hebrew Israelites. See, they call no shots over there. No disrespect to Brother Ben Amin. But they, those crackers over there are just, tearing Israel up. Running the Palestinians out. Running them out. It's like apartheid over there. And that's why it's important, I tell you all, to read and study world news, because that determines what's going to happen over here. I got a map right there of, from 1946 to 2011, Israel's occupying and controlling, the Jews occupying and controlling Israel, killing the Palestinians, taking over. It's like apartheid. Now, you see in 2011, okay, where it's dark, Whereas dark, that's 1946. That was Palestine's occupying of Israel. And as you see now, 2010, these so-called white imposter Jews have dominated and taken over Israel, killing all reporters, all journalists. And you got a nerve to say that, you got a nerve to point your fingers, these motherfucking devils got a nerve to point their fingers and call Osama bin Laden a terrorist. When these motherfuckers inflict terror on babies, these motherfuckers over there blowing up little children too, blowing up babies, because that's the white man's goddamn nature. He's a fucking savage. He's a Neanderthal ice monkey that doesn't give a fuck about nothing. And it's like apartheid over there. They're just destroying anyone that is not a so-called white imposter Jew. Knowing that the real Jew is you. You are the real Jew. When these motherfuckers just got over here a few days ago, 6,000 years ago, they just got here last week on the planet. And Marc Lamont Hill, believe me, he's not, excuse me, he's no motherfucking revolutionary by far. He has done his share, of bootlicking as well. If you tell him open his mouth and stick his tongue out, you'll see all the goddamn shoe polish. And see, that shit doesn't pay off when you niggas thinking this cracker got your back and then you begin to tell the truth. You're not paid to tell the truth. You're paid to uphold the system of racism, white supremacy. You took a motherfucking oath. That is your job. You committed to that. You swore that you will uphold racism, white supremacy. And then when you try to be black, that's your ass. Excuse me. But Marc Lamont Hill, the Jerusalem Post, the newspaper, the Jerusalem Post said, now let me tell you what Marc Lamont Hill done. Now, this bootlicking nigga tried to apologize for what he said. And so the Jerusalem Post and other people, other so-called white imposter Jews said no. What he said cannot be forgiven. And all he said is what I've told y'all. Ted Turner, this goddamn grease ape, he's the founder, of CNN. Worth $2.2 billion motherfucking dollars. And he has dementia. I hope your motherfucking ears pop off, and your tongue come out your goddamn nostrils. Cause you are a sick fuck. You have done a rack of shit, that underhanded shit. You're responsible. Your contribution to prevent black shows coming on television. You played a major role in that shit. And Don Lemon, this homosexual, excuse me. That's the infamous lemonade, baby. Don Lemon, this dick-eating motherfucker, he went on the side of Ted Turner and CNN and went against Marc Lamont Hill. You see how this is how the plantation is operated. You know, and what they told him, nigga, we let you play with our dicks and balls in the shower, in the steam room. You better not take his goddamn side, or your ass will be out, nigga. And we're gonna put all your dirty laundry out. You know. The same with this motherfucker. Excuse me. You know, pardon me, I forgot this faggot's name. But anyway, you know, they all went against, you know, Marc Lamont Hill. You know, he sits there begging these motherfuckers, you know, for forgiveness. Just move the fuck on, man. Keep your dignity. Stop acting like a boot-licking faggot, man. You know, now, he and Jessica Williams, they have agreed to, you know, open their own late night talk show. You know, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, however, you know, if you allow these motherfuckers to control it, then you just got another job. But you both supposed to be on late night, hosting a late night show on VH1, you know, which is one of the most racist motherfucking cable stations ever. That's owned by this crooked face, you know, gargoyle looking motherfucking Ice Eight, Sumner Redstone, you know, who owns slaves like Oprah Winfrey. This motherfucker owns Oprah Winfrey, Sumner Redstone. He damn near runs television. You know, and this bastard is on his way out of here. He's getting ready to fucking die, you know, but not fast enough. Because he has caused mass confusion, mass murder. He was the one responsible for not allowing. Well, let me just tell you this about this motherfucking devil. You know, he's worth $4.5 billion. You know, and until 1983, see, this is him with two of his girlfriends. This is how the Ice Ape is. And, you know, he got two cave bitches that have agreed to be his girlfriends. And you know what they're going to do. They're going to grease him up, tuck him in, kill his motherfucking ass, you know, get some money signed over to them, and look for the next motherfucking Mr. Goodbar. You know, but they got to do some dirty, nasty shit to this old motherfucker. He's 95. You know, they probably have to lick his motherfucking ass, take his pamper off with their mouth. You know, it's not an easy, you know, but the Ice bitch loves this type of motherfucking play. Because they enjoy that. That's in their nature. That's in their nature. You know, letting him, you know, piss in their butts and, you know, they enjoy that type of shit. That's up their alley. They're savages. When you're dealing with a savage, it's no telling, you know, what will take place. And y'all have to excuse me if I squint my eyes. That's just, you know, these fucking camera lights are powerful. You know, nevertheless, you know, this is what this motherfucking cave dog, you know, before he dies, he wants to go out like an animal, like a savage goddamn animal. you know, with 2 cave dogs on each side. 1 cave dog on one side, 1 on the other. And I hope he gives their ass every disease possible. Excuse me, because, you know, by 95, his immune system is probably tore up like a motherfucker. You know, and he can catch any motherfucking thing. But what them bitches gonna do, they're gonna hook him up. They're gonna fuck him till he gets sick, damn, they're gonna cardiac arrest, pay a goddamn doctor to give him an IV full of poison and take his motherfucking ass out of here after those papers are signed. I don't give a fuck. That's how them ice apes do. That's y'all thing. And the reason why I'm saying this because you niggas get down like that. You niggas love them type of bitches. Then you crying, then you want to do a documentary on how you broke and you ain't got shit. Nigga, fuck you. And up until 1983, VH1 ain't had no blacks on their motherfucking show, on their station. You know, they had this trailer park construction worker, jelly sandwich eating, denture wearing motherfucking Bruce Springsteen, that born in the USA shit. You know, they should have said born in the caves. Born in the caves. And the first video that came was Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. The first black video that came on VH1 was Billie Jean. Now they got all this nigga shit. You know, all this nigga shit. Who's the best black slut? Love and shit hop. You know, all these goddamn STD carrying motherfucking queens. You know, they go around begging these half homosexual rappers to be with them. You know, whoever seen the show where women chasing men and begging them to be with them and they acting like they don't want no motherfucking pussy. Old faggot ass motherfucking niggas. You know, and so, you know, that dilutes the spirit. That's why I tell don't let your babies watch this shit, man. Like I said, he owns Oprah Winfrey. Owns her. Harpo Productions. Now, if you know Oprah's a billionaire, how much of that money what do you think some of the Redstone is? See, they're not going to tell you in Forbes and all that, Fortune 500, how much they really got. They'll tell you how much cash they got, but they're not going to mention assets, property, stocks and bonds, CDs, you know, corporate accounts and none of that shit. They're not going to mention none of that. You know, and then she went on and got OWN, which when we turn the letters around, it spelled New World Order. Which we know Oprah's a part of the Illuminati anyway. You know, when she was in Baltimore, you know, eating 4 goddamn buckets of chicken, when she was a newscaster, you know, with the cocaine habit, you know, up there in Baltimore, in the Junction and Park Heights and Drew Hill Avenue, you know, letting dope fiends hump all over a motherfucking ass for some powder coke. You know, because I know some people that got high with her. You know, and one guy was going to slap the shit out of her because of you know, she ran her motherfucking mouth too much. You know, but she could put away some food. I was told that, you know, the caterers, when they came to the news station, they knew, what she would eat. 2 whole motherfucking steak and cheese subs, 2 large cups of motherfucking french fries, and a 2-liter fucking Diet Coke. What the fuck are you getting a Diet Coke, for? And you got 2 goddamn whole subs and 2 large orders of goddamn fries. She was on Channel 13, WJZ in Baltimore, about 15 minutes away from me. And that's her. She was a dark-skinned queen, heavily melanated. She was nowhere near like this. This is skin bleaching. Skin peeling, with the chiseled face and all this shit. That's her with Stedman. And this motherfucking punk, he sleep in the guest house. The guest house where they keep the goddamn leaf blowers and the fucking lawnmowers and all this. And he's supposed to be her motherfucking boyfriend. Now, Oprah up there bumping pussies with Gail. Stedman was down there with Obama and all them other motherfuckers of Michael Steele, Cornel West, all them motherfuckers down there sword fighting, playing, hide the hot dog and all this old motherfucking faggot shit, that's why they never got married. That's why you don't see them together. Because that man does not want no motherfucking pussy. Look how he's holding her, man. Like it hurts. He getting paid. He's a photo op. His wardrobe and her wardrobe, they probably are damn near identical. And this fat piece of shit, this Angie Mama, when had Harpo Studios in Chicago making billions off of the black community. Black women, everybody tuned in supporting her motherfucking fat, nasty, greasy motherfucking ass. Chicago got the worst motherfucking public school system. But yet, look at this shit. All these babies, their parents, their mother supported you. In the 80s, they, sisters broke their neck to watch the Oprah Winfrey show. And what did you do? What did your fat, stinking ass do? You go over in South Africa and build a motherfucking all-girls school. While these babies over here in Chicago suffering like a motherfucker. See, and it's okay when they do shit like that, but if, but if she had done that shit in Chicago, them crackers would have went on her ass. That's why I keep telling y'all, we need a motherfucking constituency, a motherfucking military to stand behind our people when they make these type of moves or when they want to do something for the community and don't have to worry about retaliation in any form. Because what they'll do, the cracker deal with economic retaliation. And so we have to have a serious goddamn order where they will dare not to fuck with you and some of our heroes and sheroes and stars when they want to do something for the community. And so, we have to support, once again, the people that want to do something. Now, you got a lot of niggas that ain't going to do shit. What's mine is mine, and that's that. Those type of niggas need to be eliminated and left out of the goddamn circle. Keep them out of the circle. Because when they go down, see what they want, what they think they can do is just take their bankrolls and fit right in when the shit backfires on them. No, we have to be able to tell them motherfuckers that they have to keep going. And if they refuse to, they get dealt with. Because we keep sinking deeper and deeper and deeper in the goddamn rabbit hole. And it's nobody fighting. There's nobody fighting. Everybody's scared. Everybody just running their goddamn mouths. Instead of getting out here taking a chance and doing the things that's going to uplift and enhance the conscious mindset of our people. Because, religion is not going to do it. Religion is not going to do it. I have nothing against no religions because it's a 5% in everything. But if you believe in your creator and based on what the majority of these books say, that the creator gives you the strength to move mountains, but you need the shovel. Let me rephrase that. The creator can move mountains, but you have to have the shovel to start digging. A lot of us don't want to pick up nothing till it comes to each other, till you want to take out on your brother your motherfucking hardships and frustrations and your false pride and your false image and your lack of consciousness. Because you don't have to have a formal European education to be a scholar. If you study enough, you will automatically that's equivalent to a college degree. You study enough and read enough books about your people, the heroes and sheroes, that's equivalent to damn near a master's degree. Why do you think Elijah Muhammad, Noble Drew Ali, Malcolm, none of them went finished elementary school, but they were brilliant scholars. And see, now today you got niggas that, in the conscious community and abroad, they look down because I got my PhD at this school and this, and that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. You still can be a punk motherfucking sucker ass nigga. That's a hopeless, worthless motherfucking cause. You just doing a whole bunch of verbal masturbation. That's it. A scholar's in the heart. You know when you're a warrior. You know when you thorough. You know it. Nobody has to tell you that. And you shouldn't wait for anybody to tell you that, to know it. But we got to get up off our asses and start putting in some motherfucking work, brothers and sisters. You have any comments, leave them in the comment box. I love you all, my brothers and sisters. Your donations are very important. I know a lot of y'all want to celebrate this white boy, this white pedophile is going to come down your chimney with a handful of pepper and a hard dick for the little kids while they sleep. But nevertheless, anything will help. Because we're on our way out the door to feed our brothers and sisters. So as always, brothers and sisters, Hotep, Black Power.